Not everyone feels like they're ready to make changes, even if they want to make changes. And I get that. I think that's perfectly natural. We've already talked about the fact that sometimes we know that we need to make changes in our life, but we don't because we don't know where to start. And so I gave you some ideas of where to start. But another thing is, we don't always make changes or even know where to start because we're not digging deep enough. A lot of times we have bad habits or we have issues in our life that we need to change, but they're deeply rooted. They could be issues that came about because of something that happened in our childhood, perhaps a trauma, abuse. Maybe there was something in a marriage that has caused something internally. And so, in order to deal with those issues in our life, we develop bad habits, crutches, addictions, things like that to numb our pain. So we may get lost in the internet, lost in our cell phones, turn to drugs, alcohol, pornography, things of that nature, to pull us away from the pain, to keep us from dealing with the root of the issue. So I know it's not fun to dig deep. I don't ever like to dwell on the past or look at the past because we can't change the past. But what we can do is learn from our past. And if we can determine what it is in our past that we're trying to escape, maybe it's even something in your present that you're trying to escape. If you can figure out what it is that is causing you basically to have these bad habits, to have addictions, to have issues and problems, if we can figure out what that is, then that is when we're going to see change. So often we try and use Band-Aids, and all a Band-Aid does is cover up the problem. So yeah, maybe there are some amazing weight loss aid that someone has created, and I think that's great, that's wonderful. But if your weight is an issue because of something that's deeply rooted within, then again, that's just a Band-Aid. And I'm just using weight as an example. But there are so many things that hold us back in life and prevent us from making changes. And we've got to figure those things out before we can truly move forward.